like to interview you for a school project.
My pleasure.
Who was the first member in our family to come to America?
Ooh, that's a good question. Grandpa Stanley's grandfather, Naphtali, who is my great-grandfather and your great-great-grandfather.
When did your family come to America?
He came in the early 1900s from Russia.
What mode of transportation brought him here?
He took a train from Russia, which actually is now the Ukraine, from Kiev. He took the train from there to Germany, and in Germany he was able to take a ship to Ellis Island.
With whom did he travel with?
He came all by himself. He had to leave his whole family and come all by himself.
Why did he come to America?
Well, in Russia at the time, there were a lot of pogroms, so a lot of the Jewish people were kidnapped and persecuted, and the Tsar wanted him to fight in the army in the Russian-Japanese War, and that was very dangerous. So he wanted to leave so that he can come to the United States to be free. Freedom.
What did he feel would be the advantages or disadvantages to coming to America?
Well, the advantages are clear. He wanted freedom to be able to live as a Jew, but he wanted the freedom to be able to work, to make money, and to take care of his children. The obstacles are also pretty apparent in that he didn't have any family here, he didn't come with any money, and he didn't have a job. So he had to create all of that himself and become a self-made person.
Did he bring anything special with him from Russia, his former home?
Yeah, he brought the clothes he was wearing, and the way I understand it from Grandpa, he brought this big, it's not a teapot, I think it's called a samovar or something like that. It's a big silver, machine pot that makes tea, the way they did it in Russia. And that was the only thing he brought with him.
Was he successful after he came to America?
Well, that's another question. Since he came by himself without any money, he had to work hard. So he got a lot of jobs. He liked to make things. He was a tailor and a carpenter. So he was able to get a lot of jobs and to be able to save a lot of money. And as a result of doing that, he was able to send for his family, excuse me, and my grandfather George and his older brothers, my great-uncle Hy, my great-aunt Bessie, and my great-uncle Samuel, who changed his name to Stanley also, he brought them all here. And he brought the rest of his family here, and then they were born here. As a result of that, we are now here. So yes, he did very well. He worked very hard. He was a big, strong man who was not afraid of work. And that's where your grandfather gets it, that's where I get it, and hopefully that's where you'll get it.
Thank you. That's all our questions.
My pleasure.